Welcome back to Alternate MCU. I just want to say that even though it has some of the same cast as the Daredevil series, this is its own story. That's just something I wanted to mention. But I don't have anything else to say. So let's start the next movie of Alternate MCU, Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. We open on a scene of a man in a mask breaking into a bank. As we see him silently walking, a figure moves in the shadows and suddenly jumps down, revealing him to be Daredevil, played by Charlie Cox. I'm afraid I can't let you do this. And who would you be? I'm your worst nightmare. We then see Daredevil fight the man, showing a superhuman level of skill that forces the man to retreat. I'll get him eventually. We cut to the Nelson and Murdoch law firm, where we see Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson, played by Eldon Henson, watching a news report about the battle. Who do you think that guy is? He's a hero. A hero? Really? Do you think we need someone like him when people like us dedicate our lives to the law? Sometimes the law isn't enough. Yeah, and this city already has one masked hero. We aren't exactly in need of another. Honestly, this part of the city is bad enough that it needs its own hero. We should be grateful for him. We then see the masked man from earlier making his escape and running through the city until he runs into another mysterious man. Hello, was it Gladiator they're calling you? Yeah. Who are you? Call me Mr. Fear. I have an offer for you. You and I have a common enemy. You mean that guy who stopped me? What do you have against him? All will be revealed in time. Cut to Daredevil walking into a workshop to meet Melvin Potter, played by Matt Gerald. You're that vigilante guy from the news? Yeah, I need help making a new suit. Well, I don't know whether to be honored or scared, but I'll get to work on something for you. What were you thinking? Something devil-themed. I'll get to work. As Melvin leaves the room, we see him pull out a phone and call someone. I found him. It's finished. Daredevil walks into the room where the red Daredevil costume is ready for him. I gotta warn you to watch out. People like you are quick to become targets for certain people, and they have no idea what they have coming. And with that, Daredevil disappears. We see him running through the city when he runs into Mr. Fear. Hello, Matt Murdock. How? I'm surprised you don't recognize me. But I suppose there's no reason to hide it. Mr. Fear takes off his mask, revealing Larry Cranston, played by Adam Driver. Larry? Why? You really don't get it. You stole my life. Larry, it wasn't my fault. I don't want to hear it. You were always the prize student, and you never even bothered to help me. You know what? I'm tired of being upstaged by you. I have become your greatest enemy. I am Mr. Fear. As Mr. Fear attacks Daredevil, he suddenly begins to hallucinate battling himself. What? Oh, I've been working on something very special for you. Daredevil becomes increasingly disoriented and eventually passes out. He wakes up in a dark room, tied up. As we see him trying to escape, the door opens and Gladiator walks in. We see Daredevil becomes worried, but then Gladiator removes his mask to reveal Melvin Potter. What are you doing? Gladiator unties Daredevil. You saved me. Why? Mr. Fear betrayed me. He's planning a massive attack on New York. He wants to spread fear. I never wanted this. We then see Mr. Fear hijacking broadcast to make an announcement. People of Hell's Kitchen, I have defeated your new hero. He is a fraud, and now you see your worst fears come true. A giant device slowly rises behind Mr. Fear and begins to spread fear gas throughout New York. Suddenly, Daredevil and Gladiator drop down behind Mr. Fear. Gladiator, I should have figured you would betray me. You didn't tell me about this. Gladiator and Daredevil attack Mr. Fear. During the fight, Gladiator is hit with fear gas and knocked out, leaving Daredevil to face Mr. Fear. Daredevil is hit with fear gas and once again faced with himself. This is who you are, the devil. Embrace the darkness. No. He manages to fight through it and break the illusion to take out Mr. Fear. The next day, Matt arrives at Melvin's workshop. Is the new suit ready? Yeah, follow me. Matt follows him to a new yellow Daredevil suit. And yeah, that's it for Daredevil the Man Without Fear. So, I'm gonna try to continue with alternate MCU, What If the DCU started in the 2000s, and the complete multiverse saga. But let's move on to the post-credit scene. In the post-credit scene, Matt is at the Nelson and Murdoch law firm when he hears a knock at the door. He opens the door to see Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., waiting outside. So, you're that Iron Man I've heard of. Yeah, I kinda need your help with something. What's the job?